Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this 2020 story of fire and ice. And then throw on top of that the potential for a lot of hurricanes, because we are now 3 days away from peak hurricane season. And yes, I will get to the tropics in a minute, but first, can we talk about the sheer danger of gender reveal parties? That's right. Apparently, gender reveal party is a new euphemism for wildfires that look just like volcanoes and all happen to pop up at almost the exact same time, like the earth was venting. We're looking at multiple wildfires that were breaking out last night over Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, and California. And the Creek Fire having one of the most amazing plumes I've ever seen. And then the authorities were like, hey, man, one of those was caused by a gender reveal party. And I don't know, like a year ago, they were like, these were all caused by homeless people trying to steal food from each other. And so anytime they come out with reasons why all these wildfires break out at the exact same time, I'm always a bit skeptical. But then I'm skeptical. You know, I'm the guy who's like, hey, dude, don't ever believe in politicians, pretty please. But people don't listen to me all the time. And why? Because people have lost their minds. All right, I might be a little off my game because I was awoken by thunder, which is the second best way you can be woken up. I believe Forney letting us know here in Houston, we got about 4 inches of rain in an hour, which has caused some street flooding here. And I do hope you're staying dry if you want to on Labor Day and having a great Labor Day weekend. And I love you. You're awesome. All right, winter is coming. Growing season is coming to an end, says the best weatherman on the planet, Cranky Weather Guy. Although, you know, if you're hydroponic, then all your growing is indoors. But no, seriously, this is a story of fire and ice. Snow weenies rejoice. Yeah, that's right. The blue and then the purple or the navy blue or whatever color that is. I'm colorblind. Please don't make fun of something, a birth defect. It's not a birth defect. I just see colors differently than you do. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, we got a little bit of everything in 2020. And so we will be getting a major dip down of temperatures. Denver is going to have a big swing from 100 temperature to like 31 and snow in the next few days, next 48 hours. And then the West Coast is going to be so hot, not a drop of rain is going to touch it. And then these areas are going to get some pretty flooding rain, which is good news for Texas because I do love the rain and I love the lightning and the thunder. But everybody be prepared for a super wild September as Mars goes retrograde in 2 days, and then Jupiter goes direct. And we're talking about a major inner planet and a major outer planet. And when they change directions relative to us, I think that's going to make the weather go wild, and it will make models have a hard time grasping on what the hurricanes and lows are going to do. But you got a whole team of talented people who are watching the situation, and I'm doing what I can to bring it to you guys. And you guys have treated me like gangbusters, awesome. So I'm going to be working extra hard for you guys in September. And we do have a lot of areas to watch. Right now, you know, a lot of the models are like, yeah, you don't really have that much to worry about, but I'm going to be super paranoid all hurricane season. If you don't mind, I'm never going to try and hype up your fear or angst in any way, shape, or form. But I do want you to be super duper prepared, and seeing it's the peak of hurricane season in 3 days, I think we should be all on extra super alert for the next 6 weeks. And considering we got hit by 3 hurricanes the first half of hurricane season, including one major category 3 hurricane in Laura in Louisiana, and yeah, we should be on the lookout for anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 landfalling hurricanes over the next 2 months, 3 months. And just to kind of get a grasp on how wild and weird this situation really is going to get, we're looking at what we call the King Euro, although we put an asterisk behind the King part. And it's just got hurricane after hurricane, or tropical low after tropical low, or depression after depression. Technically, I could count 5 on here, 6 and 7 if you really wanted to get crazy. But like, yeah, dude, 2020 has been a wild major battle where like Mother Nature and the universe and our own society is throwing every single challenge and obstacle at us to see how we will respond. And so far, overall, as a collective, I will give us a D-. of Asteroid Fight Club. You are A+, top notch, and I love you. And you're the reason I'm here. And so it really depends on the high pressure Azores high system. If that stays strong, we would get hit by like hurricanes in the face, like softball launchers. That was not a good description. But if it breaks down, then, you know, those would have an escape hatch. We wouldn't get hit by them, asterisk, because we still got one or two. It looks like no matter what, you're going to get hit by at least one softball. By softball, I mean hurricane. And then Europe's probably going to start getting some wild, weird, wacky weather at the same exact time. But yeah, Jack Sillin is always chilling, talking about super cool weather stuff. Looking at ensemble guidance for the Atlantic tropical cyclones is quite the exercise in trying to separate the signal from the noise. The signal, there are going to be plenty of storms out there this week. The noise, specific depictions of where they're headed or how strong, are going to be hard to nail down for everybody. But everybody in the Gulf and all along the East Coast, definitely the East Coast, needs to be prepared. And if you're a Floridian, you guys are super duper lucky. Not as lucky as Hawaiians, but, you know, you can't. It's 2020, so whatever good luck shield you guys might have, I would be extra precautious this year. And no matter what, you can count on a lot of rain in the two high-pressure exterior boundary zones and super weird, wild, and wacky heat, you know, snow, ice, and then volcanoes and earthquakes. Yesterday, we had like 4, 6+ earthquakes in the United States. I mean, across the world. What was I saying there? Yeah, we had multiple 6s happening in Vanuatu and the Mid-Atlantic yesterday. So, you know, with the gas giants on the same side of the sun, that is a major deal, man. I don't know why no one wants to talk about how the gas giants and all the other planets in our solar system affect us, but it's true. It is totally true. I think I've proven that again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Oh, hey, look, this is having an earthquake swarm as well. But, you know, we basically got like a circular ecliptic, and then so when you have all of the race cars in the same spot, I'm having problems showing you guys stuff. But when you have all the race cars mostly in the same spot, that's going to make the track heavy. I didn't explain that very well. But you've got a major imbalance in our solar system, and that affects all the planets. Because it's like the solar system is changing, Earth is changing, the sun is changing. We're all changing. Although, you know, we Earthlings are like, no, we want it to stay the same forever. But that's not going to happen. Hurricane Man is showing us the 12Z EPS SpaghettiOs. And as you can see, we definitely have a few of these storms that look like they could threaten multiple places. And so nobody is off the hook. And technically, this is the highest Asteroid Fight Club red alert we've ever been under. And Earth is smoking just like a dragon. And the West Coast, California specifically, broke like super multiple heat records with, I think, Los Angeles getting to 121 degrees yesterday, which is kind of sort of unheard of. But I guess it's heard of now. You heard it. And then Washington and Oregon are really under the wildfire super danger today. Josh Clark, I can't believe the amount and size of new fires in eastern Washington right now. Winds are starting to turn northeast. Fire flanks will have the potential to become the head and fire spread that could change direction to the west-southwest. Aircraft unable to fly because of high wind and dust. And so there's never been a time better than now for humanity to work together with all the multiple challenges we are facing. But we are going to be mentally challenged because we're super focused on some type of political election. Oy vey. I don't like politics, man. And I know a lot of people are like, politics is necessary. Well, you know, so is pooping. It doesn't mean I have to love poop. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we got a lot of apocalyptic scenes across the board. And I don't have to fit it all in one video. Mother of Dragons, I love you. And Selena, I love you. And everybody, I love you. Okay, and so I can make multiple videos today. And so there's a lot going on. I want everyone to be safe, but we got fires, ice, snow, infighting, cold civil wars, hot civil wars, riots, protests, plagues, doubters, people who don't even believe hurricanes are real. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. Earthquake, volcanoes, possible aliens, dimensional beings. You know, the sense of humor in the USA is like at the lowest point it's ever been. which makes me sad because I like funny stuff and I like being funny when I can. Anyway, I don't have to fit everything in one video. I just want you guys to know that I love you. And yeah, it's wild and crazy, but it's trying to have the most fun and happiness and joy. And thank God for all the small things in life on this Labor Day. Okay? And I'll try and make a couple videos today because there's a lot going on, man. All right, stay cool. You guys are amazing. Let me say thank you again. I'm grateful for all the super cool people out there. All right. And, woman, I want to put my foot on your tailgate. All right. Stay cool. God bless everyone.